Hey, Angela, good evening.
Good evening.
I saw some polling suggesting that, particularly in the red wall seats, a huge majority of people, particularly Brexit voters, thoroughly approve of the 5% being removed, in line with things that Michael Gove and Boris Johnson said. Do you understand why the government are not cutting that 5%?
I can understand that, actually, Nigel, yes, because it's very broad brush to cut VAT. What I'm finding difficult to understand, but, hopefully will be enlightened soon, is why the government is not starting to talk about what actions it can and cannot take and which parts of the population of this country they're looking to protect from what is an extraordinary price rise situation that will arrive at some point. Now, I said arrive at some point because, of course, many of the suppliers will have taken very long-term contracts for the wholesale gas and wholesale electricity, which means that some of those prices out there in the wholesale market aren't actually going to materialize in our pockets. But what does look like is going to materialize is that increase, first of all, in the price cap, and that will particularly impact the lower, poorer parts of the community. And what is also happening, and we kind of seem to forget about it, is that the big energy users in this country, big electricity users in the main, are also big employers. And it is on the electricity part of your energy bill that all these additional charges sit for the environmental and indeed the what we call the social policy requirements. So doing something is necessary. And from my perspective, I would look at it as a whole economy issue in which some parts of the economy, those at the poor end of society, need some extra help. But I would think about it carefully. I wouldn't just say it's 5% on VAT, nor would I say, oh, there's some sort of big beast out there and we'll just go and cane them on tax and then everybody will have a price cut. Because I think, that's what Rachel Reeves has said. I understand entirely why the Labour Party has said it. And I think you're right that in saying something, they're sort of flat-footing the government. But what she said, in my view, really is a bit of a con. And I'm disappointed that she took that route.